Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Savannah Lion Games in Pooler, Georgia, where I'm about to fight a 2,000-point battle between my Imperial Knights and Taylor's Tau. So the story that we've got going on here is that this force of Tau arrived on this Imperial planet trying to bring them within the auspices of the greater good, proselytizing the benefits of joining up with everything that the greater good could provide. But unfortunately for them, this planet also happened to be the planet of a knight household who politely declined to join the greater good, but did offer a parting gift of a whole bunch of plasma bullets and punchy robot fists in exchange for them not coming back here. So that is the story that we've got going on here. We are going to be playing the retrieval mission. Essentially, there are 6 objectives on the table. So 4 out in no man's land, and then there is 1 each in our deployment zones. For the primary mission, you hold 1. You get 5 points at your command phase. If you hold 2, you get 10 points, and if you control more than your opponent, you get an additional 5 points. So technically, you could hold 1. If your opponent holds none, you would get 10 points because you would have 5 for 1, 5 for more. That's just the way it works there. So that we also have our secondary objectives that we have chosen. So I have chosen engage on all fronts, grind them down, and minimize losses, which is the mission-specific one, meaning that as long as more than 25% of my army is around at the end of the game, I score 5 points. If at least 50% is still at the end of the game, I score 10 points. And if 75% of my army is still on the board at the end of the game, I score 15 points. My opponent has chosen Titan Hunter, not surprising. Engage on all fronts and raise the banners high. So that is going to be the mission. That is going to be the story. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Imperial Knights, I'll be running a super heavy detachment. Leading it off, we have a 2-man squad of Armiger Helverns. We have an Armiger Warglaive. We have a Knight Gallant. We have a Knight Crusader. And last but not least, we have a Knight Castellan. And for the Tau, he'll be running a battalion detachment and a patrol detachment. Leading off the battalion detachment, we have Dark Strider, we have an Ethereal, and a Cadre Fireblade. We have 3 5-man strike squads. We have 2 3-man stealth suit squads. We have a Riptide. We have 1 squad of 3 Piranhas. We have a 7-man squad of Pathfinders. And a Broadside with shield drones. And then for the patrol detachment, we have a Cold Star Commander. We have a 10-man breacher squad with drones. We have a Devilfish. And last but not least, we have a 5-man squad of crisis suits. Going over deployment here for the Imperial Knights, we've got my Armiger Warglaive over here. We've got my Knight Crusader on this side here. We've got the 2 Helverns back over here. Castellan up front over here, and my Gallant over on the side over there. Everything's on the board for the Knights because it would be very expensive to put any of these in reserve. Going over deployment here for the Tau, we've got the Piranhas over on this side. We've got the Devilfish over here. Inside of there is the Breacher Squad with their drones. We have 1, 2, 3 strike squads over here, along with the Ethereal and Cadre Fireblade, and Dark Strider back over there. We've got the Broadside in the back over here with his drones. We've got the Riptide over here, along with the the Cold Star Commander over here. We've got 3 stealth suits over, 2 3-man squads of stealth suits up over here towards the middle of the board, and the breachers are right up on the edge over there. My opponent has put the crisis battle suits in Deep Strike Reserve. Everything, and then I talked about the ones that are in the Devilfish. So that is going to be deployment. We will now roll off to see who will have first turn here. I rolled a 6, so it will be the Imperial Knights starting here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Knights. Everybody started moving real fast. So you got over here, these guys both advanced up over this way. I'm running House Raven, which means that I can still shoot. I can shoot assault weapons without suffering the penalty for shooting when I advance. Also, all my heavy weapons count as assault weapons. So yeah, which is pretty nice. I get to do all that fun stuff. So these guys advance. He just moved up onto the objective over here. He stayed back here on the objective. The Castellan advanced over there onto the other objective, and then my Gallant advanced up over here. Rolled a 6 for his advance. He also has Landstrider, which gives him +2 inches to his advances over there, so he moved a whopping 20 inches up the board there. Just this blur of a giant thing just crunching through the city over there, which is pretty fun. But that is going to be it for the movement phase, so we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, start off the shooting phase. My Armiger Helvern here is going to fire into the piranhas. We're going to go with his thermal spear first. Assault D3, so it's going to be 2 shots. Hitting on 3s because he doesn't suffer the penalty because he is Raven. So that's going to be 2 hits. What's the toughness? T5, so looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound. AP a lot. So they have an armor. 4 up armor? No, so that's going to go straight through. So it's going to be D6 damage. 2 damage. And then the heavy stubber. That's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be no wounds. All right, so now my Knight Crusader is going to go. He's going to put the Storm Spear missile pod and the heavy stubber into the piranhas. He's going to put his Gatling cannon into the broadside over here. He's got the special Fury one that it's like the relic. And then he's going to put the thermal cannon into the Dubro over there. So we're going to start with the, why not the heavy stubber? Make it easy here. So that's going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 1 wound. AP nothing, so 4 up. He's good. Then we'll have the Storm Spear rocket pod hitting on 3s. That's going to be all hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. Oh, that is just 1 wound there. AP -2, so a 6 up save. Nope, that's going to go through, so D6 damage. 1 damage. I'm going to spend a CP on that one. Into 3 damage. And then he's going to use his Endless Fury into the Dubro over here. So it's going to be 14 shots here, hitting on 3s. All right, so those are misses. But then I've got 1, 2, 3 6s, which count as 2 hits each. And then these are going to be strength 6, so looking for 3s to wound. 3s to wound. Yep, so these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at AP -2. What's his armor? And do you want to put these off onto drones at all? 1 second. All right, so yeah, we're not going to put it onto any drones here, so it's going to be 9 shots, 9 saves here, AP -2, so he's got a 2 up armor save, 4 up saves. Failing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to be, that's going to be 5 with this 2 damage apiece, so that's going to be 10 damage there. He's dead. And then the thermal cannon into his Riptide over there, so heavy D6. It's going to be 5 shots, hitting on 3s. That is going to be 3 hits. Wounding on strength 9, so wounding on 3s, correct? That is going to be 2 wounds. Do you want to try to put those off onto the drones? He's got a 2-man squad of drones over there. So here we go. On 2 pluses, right? 2 plus to go off. Whoa, 1's going to go through onto him. So that's going to be...
he has a 5 up invul.
5 up invul save, okay? So he gets to do a 5 up invul save. No, that's going to go through for D6 damage. For 5 damage. And then a 5 up feel no pain onto the drone over there. No, he's going to die. And then because he took wounds here, I'm going to spend 1 CP on cover the advance, which means that until the end of the turn, he cannot fire Overwatch. And now my Armiger Helvern over here is going to fire everything into his Devilfish over here. So we're going to go with the autocannons first. They're heavy 2d3, so we're going to do, there's 2 of them there. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Hitting on 3s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. Strength 7, toughness 7, so looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2 wounds at AP -1, so 2 4 up saves. Failing 1, so that's going to be 3 damage. And then we've got the heavy stubber, because always got to roll your dice. That is not going to be a wound. And then this guy, the only ones he can see are the Pathfinders. They weren't breaches, they're Pathfinders over here, so we're going to shoot at them. So 4d3 shots. That is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. Strength 7, toughness 3, so 2s to wound. Oh, missed 1, but that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at AP -1 plus 1 because they are in cover. Perfect. So it's going to be 5 up, so 6 5 up saves. Failing, making a bunch of them, just failing 2, so 2 dead. This guy's going to fire his heavy stubber into them because why not? That is going to be 2 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds, AP nothing, so they've got their 4-up saves. No, there's 2 dead. All right, so now my Castellan is going to go. I'm going to spend 3 CP to allow him to reroll all instances of 1 during his shooting, his order of companions. So he is going to fire his Meltas into the front squad over here. He's going to fire 1 shoulder cannon into these guys, 1 shoulder cannon into these guys. He's going to put his Volcano Lance into the Riptide, and then he's going to put Call's Wrath into the guys over, into the Devilfish over there. So we're going to start with the Nipple Meltas into his front squad there. They're going to be -1 to hit, so looking for 4s to hit. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on tough 4, right? Yes. So looking for 2s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds, AP -4. Do they have an invul save? No, so this is going to go straight through. The first one does D6 damage, 2 damage, and then the second one is going to be 4 damage. So that's going to be 2 dead suit. And then we've got the Siegebreaker, the Twin Siegebreaker cannons. So we're going to fire 1 into this squad over here, 2d3 shots. So that's going to be 2 shots. That's 1, so they get to re-roll those. That's going to be 3, 4 shots over here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. That is going to be 4 hits, strength 7, so 2s to wound. That is going to be 4 wounds at AP -1, +1 because they're in cover, so 5-up saves.
Big money.
Big money. No, they are dead. And then again into the front squad over there. That is going to be 5 shots into them. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, don't get to reroll 2s. And then wounding on 2s. They're also tough 3. That is going to be 4 wounds at AP -1, +1 because they're in cover over there.
So 4s.
4-up saves. That one's cocked. Roll that one. So that's going to be 2 saves and 2 dead. And now the Volcano Lance is going to fire into his Riptide over there. So it's going to be heavy D6 shots. Going to be 4 shots here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. That's going to be 3 hits. Strength 14, toughness 7, so 2s to wound. Rerolling 1s because of Order of Companions. Of course I do that. So that's going to be 2 wounds over there. I guess you want to try put 1 off onto the drone over there. On the 2-up. No, that's going to go through. And then, so he's going to have a 5-up invul save. So, well, can you try? No, because he failed to put it off. Can you try to put off the second one? Once. All right, yeah. So you can, we're going to try the other one. So then the other one, he'll see if he can put that one off onto him on a 2+. Yep. So the other one will go off onto him, and then we will. So we've got a 5-up invul save on the Riptide. Let's try that one first. Nope, that's going to go through for 3D. Going to spend a CP to reroll that? Okay, yeah, go for it, dog. No, that was close, but no. So he's going to have 3D3 damage done to him. Rerolling 1s. Okay, so that's going to be 6, 7, 8 damage into him over there. And then we have a 5-up Feel No Pain, right?
Yeah.
Onto the drone. No, he's dead as well. And then Call's Wrath is going to fire into his Devilfish over there. So it's going to be 2d6 shots, heavy 2d6 shots. Rerolling 1s. So that's going to be 4 shots coming in over here. Not going to supercharge, so, but hitting on 3s. That's going to be 4 hits. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3 wounds at AP -5. So that's going to go straight through, or 4, but still, he doesn't have a 2-up armor save. These are going to be 2 damage apiece, so that's going to be 6 damage to him. All right, so that's going to be it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, I'm going to spend CP on full tilt to allow him to charge. He's going to charge into the Cold Star Commander and the Fire Warriors in front there. So, so you're going to fire Overwatch with them. He can't greater good with him because I spent the CP to not allow him to Overwatch here. So we're going to go with the Overwatch from the Cold Star Commander. So he's going to have, what's he got here?
Got 8 shots from his burst cannon.
8 shots from the burst cannon.
From his little missile.
And 2 from the missile pod here. So we're going to have the 8 shots from the burst cannon here, hitting on 6s.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 5. Oh, no, 6s because he's Farsight. The other guys are Tau. So 6s. Get none. Does he get to 1s? Yep, rerolling 1s. Oh, that's a 6. There we go. What's the strength?
5.
5, so looking for 5 to wound. No wound. And then the 2 missiles. 6s. No. And now the Fire Warrior is going to fire here. They got 3 shots each because of the Contra Fireblade over there and being rapid fire. Hitting on 5s because they are Tau. Okay, that's going to be 3 hits. They don't get to reroll ones though, right? No. So that's going to be 3 hits. Looking for 5s to wound, or is it 6s? Strength 5. Strength 5. Getting 2 wounds. AP? No AP. So he's got Armor of the Saint Ion, so 2 up armor save. Hey, failed 1, so he takes 1 damage. And then to get in over here, he is just outside of 11 inches there, so it would be an 11-inch charge, but he's got the Land Strider, so he's going to get plus 2 inches. I need a 9-inch charge to get in. And I make it with an 11. Woo! All right, so into the fight phase. We're going to start with my Gallant over here. He's going to put 1 attack into the Fire Warriors over there with his stompy feet. He's going to happy dance all over them. And then we've got the Reaper Chainsword with the other 4 attacks into the Cold Star Commander over here. So we'll do the 3 attacks into the with the feet into the Fire Warriors over there, hitting on 2s. That's going to be all hits, 2s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds. AP -2, I believe. Yep, -2, so 6 up saves. No, that's 2 dead. And then we got the 4 attacks into the Cold Star Commander over here with the Reaper Chainblade, hitting on 2s. That is going to be 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. Oof, that is going to be 2. I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll 1. That's going to be a wound, so that's going to be 3 in here. So now he's got his 4 up invul saves. Failing 2 of them, so even if you spend a CP, you can't re-roll that to save him, because one of them is 6 damage. That just pops him dead. All right, so then he consolidated into the Riptide and these guys over into the Fire Warriors over there. All right, so the Riptide's going to have his 2 attacks into him over here.
5.
Hitting on 5. No hit. And then 4 attacks from the Fire Warriors over here.
Also 5s.
Also on 5s. Getting 3 hits. There you go. They really did not like seeing what they did to their friends over there. 6s to definitely. Oh, that's a wound. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Big money.
Don't you do it.
Big money.
No, that was close. I saw a lot of green. That was real close, but he is good because of the Armor of the Sainted Ion. All right, so that's going to be it for the Knight's turn here on turn 1. I did get all 4. I got 3 points for engaging all fronts for getting all these guys in, because my Armiger Warglaive over there was just over there with his advance, was able to get over the line there. So yeah, pretty brutal turn for the Dark Angels, haha, the Imperial Knights here on turn 1. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Tau on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Tau here on turn 1. His piranhas jumped up over here onto the objective. These stealth suits came across over here. This stealth suit advanced up over here, just getting into that objective, that table quarter more than 6 inches from the table center. These guys all moved over this way. The one guy that was one over here just moved back over there onto the objective. He stayed in combat over here with bravely with my knight over here. He also did the Nova reactor to give himself 18 shots instead of his usual number 12 shots. And then this guy over here stayed or moved. He moved. That's right. I forgot. He only moves 3 inches. He moved his full value of 3 inches, and the squad stayed inside as they were just getting pummeled with plasma. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. No psychic phase, since Tau don't do that. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. So now Dark Strider and his Cadre Fireblade have marker lights. They're going to start us off here into him. So we're going to go with the Dark Strider first. So
both hitting on 3s.
They're both going to be hitting on 3s because they moved with heavy marker lights. That's going to be a hit. So he has a marker light.
Will reroll 1s.
And then the Fireblade will reroll 1s. That is going to be a marker light as well. All right, and my opponent's going to spend 1 CP to get an additional D3 marker lights.
Do it.
For 3 more, so that's going to be 5 total marker lights. All right, so Dark Strider is going to do his structural analyzation thing. So he basically chooses a unit that's visible to him. He also chooses a friendly infantry unit that is within 6 inches of him. They will get +1 to wound, so he's going to choose my Knight Crusader over here. So these guys are going to fire their weapons here.
Yep. And
so
hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s
Rerolling
because of
1s.
that +1 to hit. Rerolling 1s because he has 5 marker lights on him. Rerolling those 1s. That's going to be all hits. Pretty good there. So these are going to be looking for 4s to wound now because of the +1 to wound, which is pretty good. It's going to be 2 wounds there. AP, what's the AP on these? 1 second. And actually, his warlord trait was he chose the unit, so he chose him as well because that's the one they're going for. Within 6 inches, 6 is to hit, 6 is to wound, are AP -1. So one of these is -1, one is 0. So -1 is looking for a 4-up armor save. Nope, failed that one. And then the 3-up armor save. It's AP 0. He's good on that one. And now my opponent's going to spend 3 CP on focused fire, which allows once a Tau Sept unit has wounded him, the target, you can then spend the CP. It gives them +1 to wound to all other Tau Sept units for the rest of the turn. Or is it for the rest of the phase? For the rest of the phase. All right, so now these fire warriors over here are going to fire in him. They will get the +1 to wound because of that stratagem, and they will also on 6s to wound get the 6-up +1 AP -1. So here we go, hitting on 3s because of the thing, re-rolling 1s, no need there, and these are going to be wounding on 4s. All right, that's going to be on all AP -1s. So that's going to be 4 AP -1, so 4 4-ups. Okay, so I will take 3 wounds. All right, so now the piranhas are all going to fire into my knight over here. So we're going to go with burst cannon ones first. So they've got their gun drones plus the burst cannons. I will go with one first, so it's going to be 12 shots, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s. 4s to wound because Tau Sept. All right, so that's going to be a bunch. 5 3-up saves. Oh, baby, that's how you do that. Woo! Now the second piranha is going to do the exact same thing. Okay, hitting on 3s, no rerolling 1s needed there. And then these are going to again be wounding on 4s. Is not as good there, so that's going to be one that's slightly less good. 1 wound, but I failed it. And then the middle one has a fusion, so we got 8 shots from the gun drones. Okay, rerolling 1s because of marker lights. Okay, that's going to be 2 misses. And then these are again 4s to wound. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds there. 3 ups, making all but 1. And then the fusion's going to fire. That is a hit.
There we go. And then wounding on 3.
3s because it's +1 to wound. Yeah, strength 8, toughness 8, +1 to wound. That is cocked.
And wow, big surprise.
Gonna spend a CP to reroll that one. Yeah, there we go, into a wound, AP -4, so he's got his 5-up ion shield save.
Do it.
No, that's a fail, so that's going to be what, D6 damage? Yeah. D6 damage for 2 damage. Nice. All right, so now the stealth suits are going to fire into me as well over here. So we're going to go with the burst cannons first, hitting on 3s.
3s, yep.
Rerolling 1s. Reroll those 1s. Okay. Pretty good. And then these are burst cannons, so strength 5. So looking for 4s to wound because of that strat. Okay, pretty good there. So that's going to be 3, 4. So we got 4 3-up saves. Failing 1. And then the fusion will also shoot at him.
3.
3 to hit. No, and he can't reroll the 2. And now this guy over here is going to attack and shoot into him over here. So it's going to be with a fusion blaster. So hitting on a 4. That is a hit. Looking for a 4 to wound. That is a wound with a 6. 4-up invul save because he has Iron Bulwark as his warlord trait. That is a save. All right, so now the devilfish over here is going to fire into him. He's just in range of everything over there. He's going to be hitting on 5s because of the marker light. So he's at 6 because of being wounded, but 5s because he gets +1 to hit. Rerolling 1s. All right, so that was 2 hits. Wounding on 5s because he doesn't get the +1 to wound because he is not Tau Sept. No, nothing there. All right, so now his Riptide is going to fire into my guy over here. He did spend the CP to have him operate at a top profile. So he is going to have 18 shots because of the Nova Reactor. These are going to be hitting on 5s because it's full profile, but -1 to hit for heavy weapons. So looking for 5s. 5s to wound here. That is going to be 2 wounds. So 2 at AP -2. So looking for 4-up saves. Failing them both. 4 damage total. And then 8 shots from the missiles. Hitting on 5s as well because they're heavy. Pretty good. Strength 5, so looking for 5s to wound. I get 1 wound there. AP?
1.
AP -1, so 3-up save. No, fails that one too. What's the damage?
Just one.
Just one. He has the advanced targeting system. That's why it was AP -1 on it. All right, so into the fight phase. I will go first since it is my turn. He's not going to charge with anybody because Tau don't do that. So he's going to punch him with his Thunderstrike Gauntlet over here. So these are going to be hitting on 3s. Okie dokie. So that's going to be 4 hits. Real good there. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be 3 wounds at AP a lot, but he's got his 5-up invul save. So 3 5-ups.
We got it. Right
Can we see it? Here we go.
Right
Sticking
here.
it. Right here. Stick it. No, the opposite.
My God.
Yeah, so he is. Oh, dear Lord. He is. Oh, no. Oh, he just did not want to live. So that's a lot of damage for his 1 wound he has left. So he is dead. I'm going to choose a unit. I'm going to choose these fire warriors over here. And I can do, on a 4+, does D3 mortal wounds to them as I heave the corpse of this Riptide onto them. Yep, so it's going to be D3 mortal wounds. For 2 mortal wounds. They've got a 6-up field no pain, though.
Come on.
No, they felt it. They really did. All right, so that's going to be it for the Tau turn here on turn 1. So we will come back to you with movement phase for the Knights on turn 2. Movement phase for the Knights here on turn 2. This guy shuffled up over this way. My Armiger Warglaive moved up over here onto the objective in front of these guys. This Helvern stood still. This Helvern stood still. My Castellan stood still. And my Knight Gallant moved up a little bit over there. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. We're going to start off with my Armiger Warglaive is going to fire everything into the Piranhas over here. We're going to start with his Heavy Stubber. That is going to be 3 hits. That is going to be no wounds. And then he's going to fire his Thermal Spear into them. It's going to get 1 shot. That is not going to be a hit. So now my Knight Crusader is going to fire. He's going to put his Storm Spear Missile Pod, Heavy Stubber, and the Endless Fury into the Piranhas. He's going to put the Thermal Cannon into the... what's that thing called? The Devilfish, that's right. So we're going to go with the Heavy Stubber first into the Piranhas. That is going to be 3 hits. That is going to be 1 wound. AP nothing over here.
Piranhas?
Yep, into the Piranhas. 4-up save. No, so that's going to kill 1. Do they explode? Yes. They do explode.
6s?
No. And then the Storm Spear Missile Pod is going to fire into them as well. Heavy 3. So that's going to be one hit. That is a wound, AP -2, so 6-up save. No, so that's going to be D6 damage. 6 damage, so that's going to kill another one. Does it explode? It does not. He died over there, and then the 2 drones actually twisted an ankle as they got out there, so fair enough. That's how it is. And then Endless Fury will fire into him as well. Hitting on 3s. But then 6s, there's 3 6s there, count as 2 hits apiece. Oh, there's another 2 in there. So these are going to be wounding on... No, that was hitting. That was hits. Oh. Yeah, that was the hits. These are going to be wounding on 3s. Strength 6, toughness 5, right? Yeah. All right. So these are going to be AP minus something. Yep, -2, so that's going to be 8 saves here that are going to be looking for 6s. No, and those are 2 damage apiece, so he is dead. Does he explode? No, he does not. And then the Thermal Cannon into the Devilfish over here. That's going to be 4 shots. That is going to be 3 hits. That is going to be 2 wounds, AP minus a bunch. I think it's 5. That's going to go straight through there. Yes, that's 7 damage. He is dead. Does he explode? He does not. This is where they ended up. The 2 drones that are part of the Devilfish were able to disembark fine, but 1 breacher and 1 shield drone that was part of the squad inside died. My Armiger over here is going to fire everything into the stealth suits over here. So we're going to go with the autocannons first. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 6 shots total. These are going to be hitting on 4s because they're -1 to hit. Okay, that's a lot of 1s there. Exactly statistical, I'll take that. Wounding on 3s because they're tough 4. So that's going to be all wounds there. AP -1, +1 because they're in cover. 3 up saves. Make all but one, so that's going to be 3 damage. So that's just going to pop again. And then we have the heavy stubber. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 2 wounds, AP nothing. So 2 up saves. So they're in cover. Good. This guy back here is going to do the same thing into them over there. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. So a few more than his friend over there. And then these are going to be hitting on 4s again because they're -1 to hit. Okay, but still only getting the 3 hits that his friend did over there. Wounding on 3s. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP -1. So 3 ups. Failing them both, so they will be dead. Now my Castellan's going to fire. He's going to put the Melta into the stealth suit down over there. He's going to put Call's Wrath into the Breacher squad over here. He's going to put the shoulder cannons into this squad over here, and he's going to put the Volcano Lance into the 5-man squad over here. So let's do the Meltas first into the stealth suit. So hitting on 4s. Wow. Okay. And then the Volcano Lance into the 5-man squad over there. D6 shots. Okay. Hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 2 dead. AP -5 into the red squad.
Red,
yeah. So
6 up feeling pain.
Oh, they have a feeling pain. So it's going to be 3d3 damage apiece. So the first one is going to be 3, 6, 7, 8 damage into the first guy. No, he's dead.
Sort of dead.
And then the next one is going to be 2, 4, 6 damage. So this is way more doable. Way more doable. Statistically, no, he's also dead. Shoulder cannons into the white squad over here. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okie dokie. Wounding on... Ooh. You have strength 7, so 2s to wound. That's going to be 5 wounds at AP -1. 5 ups. Making 3 of them. And it's D3 damage apiece. So the first one is going to be 2 damage. Dead guy. And the second one is 3 damage. Also a dead guy. And then Call's Wrath is 2d6 shots. That's going to be 10 shots. Not going to supercharge, hitting on 3s. Wow. Good thing I didn't. And then these are going to be killing on 2s. Oh, you got a 5-up invuln save on them. Okay, so that's going to be 4 into the Breacher squad there.
Yeah, because they have the drone.
Oh, they got the shield drone over there. So is this onto him, or is it just he gives the unit a 5-up? He gives the unit a 5-up guardian drone. My bad. So yeah, 4 5-ups. Makes 1 of them, so 3 will definitely be dead. And then he's got his heavy stubber that he's going to fire into the red squad over there. That's going to be 2 hits. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP nothing. 4s. Makes 1, fails 1. Feel no pain? No. All right, so into the assault phase, my Knight Gallant is going to charge into both of these Fire Warrior squads. They're going to fire Overwatch, the characters are going to fire Overwatch, and then this squad over there with the Greater Good are all going to fire Overwatch. So these are going to be all the Fire Warriors, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do the marker lights on the guys first.
Going to do the marker lights first, so we're going to do that first with Dark Strider.
5.
On a 5 because he is Tau, that's going to be a hit. And then on to the other guy over there.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not going to be a hit. So 1 marker light, so re-rolling 1s, which is pretty good.
Hitting on 5.
Hitting on 5s because of being Tau. Reroll. There's 1 1 or a couple 1s there. 3 1s there. So reroll those. All right. And then these are going to be 5s to wound. 1 wound. AP nothing because the Warlord trait specifies the shooting phase, not just shooting attacks. So this is going to be looking for a 2-up armor save. All right. So here comes his charge distance. Yeah, he's in.
Wow.
And now my Warglaive over here is going to charge into the 2 drone squads. So they're going to fire Overwatch. And then the Breachers and the other drones back here are going to fire Greater Good into them. So we're going to go with these ones, these 4 up here. So this is going to be 16 shots hitting on 5s because they are Tau. Set. That's going to be 3 hits over here.
5s, probably.
5s to wound? No, nothing there. And then the Breachers, that's going to be 12 shots hitting on 6s because they are not Tau set. That's still get a bunch of hits there. That's how you do that. And then there's strength 5. So looking for 5s to wound.
1.
That's going to be 1 wound. AP -1. That is about as cocked as they come. That's going to be a wound. And then the other gun drones are going to fire.
6.
6 is getting 3. Not bad. 5's to wound. Strength 5, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 wounds. And I failed one of those saves. And he just needs 10-inch charge, 3-inch charge to get in. He's in. All right, so now we're going to start over here with my Armiger Warglaive. He's going to attack 2 attacks into each of them, but he's going to use the sweep attack with his weapon there. So these are going to be, we'll do the one on the right over here first, hitting on 3s. That's going to be 2 hits. All right, so into the drones over here. This is going to be wounding on 3s because they're T4. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP a bunch. AP -2, so it's going to be 6 up saves. The drone going drones? No, they're dead. And then the 4 attacks into the other squad. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. I'm gonna spend a CP to reroll one. Nope, okay. Got a t-shirt for that. So we got 1 6 up save.
6 up.
Yeah, he's good. All right. And now my Gallant here is going to attack. He's going to put 2 attacks into the 1-man squad and then 3 attacks into the 3-man squad. But he's going to use his Happy Feet. So we're going to do the Happy Feet into the 1-man squad. Hitting on 2s. Killing on 2s. So that's going to be 5 at AP -2.
Damage D3?
D3.
Yeah, I do have that.
Oh, it's just got feel no pains?
Yeah.
Is the one guy? So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he did. And then into the other squad over here. These again are wounded on 2s. All right, so that's gonna be 5 at AP -2. That's gonna go straight through, right?
6s.
6s. Okay, looking for 6s.
Yeah. Because I have 4 up saves.
Nice. Making 1, so 4 go through. There's 6 of them, so 1 more, right?
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 5 that go through. So the first one is going to be 2 damage. Makes 1, but he's dead. The next one is going to be 2 damage. He's also dead. And there's 1 guy left, so he's going to have 3, 6, 7 damage. Now he's dead as well. All right, so that is going to leave us with, oh, I forgot. These drones get to attack back. So they've got their 2 attacks. I forgot about them.
5s?
5s to hit. Nope, nothing hit. All right, so now that's going to be the end of the knight's turn here on turn 2. I do score the 3 points for engaging all fronts, and we will come back to you after movement phase for the Tau here on turn 2. Movement phase for the Tau here on turn 2. This guy moved up over here, moving past over here, looking on him, I think, to give him a big old bonk with his fusion. These guys moved up here, trying to block in him. This drone squad fell back over this way. These guys moved up here to grab the objective back from me. That was over here. The Ethereal advanced over into that table court over there. And then at the end, these guys dropped in from Deep Strike or Manta deployment or whatever they call it, Manta hold right over to here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. So we're going to start off with these suits. They are the veteran suits. He spent the CP to upgrade them to the veteran cadre here. They're going to fire into my Dubra over here. My opponent spent 2 CP on coordinated assault. Is that what it's called?
Engagement.
Coordinated engagement. Basically allows them to treat him as having 5 marker lights on him. So these are going to be all of them hitting on 2s because they're the veterans, because they get a +1 to hit here because of the 5 marker lights.
And re-rolling 1.
Re-rolling 1s because of the marker lights as well.
Good.
Okay, that's real good there. And he's going to be strength 7, so wounding on 5s. All right, so that's going to be 8 wounds into him. AP -2 because of the ATS that they have on there. So these are going to be looking for 5 up saves. I made 2 of them. So that's going to be 6 go through. These are going to be 6 D3 damage. That one's cocked over there. 2, so that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8 damage into him over here. And then the 2 drones over here are going to fire, not the ones that fell back, the other ones, into my dude bro over here.
5.
Hitting on 5s. So actually they had to shoot at him, so we're going to count that all those shots were into him. So it did get 4 hits over here. These are strength 5, so looking for 3s to looking for 5s to 5s to wound. It's still going to be 2 wounds there. 2 failed saves. And now this Breacher squad is going to fire into my Armiger Warglaive as well. So these are going to be 12 shots. They're going to be strength 6, AP -2 at that range that they're there. So hitting on 4s. Strength 6, 5s to wound. No wound. All right, so now Dark Strider is going to fire into my Gallant over here.
3.
3 to hit. That's a hit, so he's got a marker. And then this is coming from the Cadre Fireblade. Yeah. So hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, reroll that 1. Okay, not meant to be. That's going to be 2. Looking for 5s to wound. No wound. And then 9 shots from the Fire Warriors.
Looking for 4s.
Looking for 4s to hit. Okay, rerolling 1s. No 1s there. Just a lot of 3s. Wow.
And then 5s.
And then 5s to wound. No wound. And then he's going to fire his fusion into my Helverin over here. That is a hit.
Nice.
Wounded on a 3. That is a wound. AP minus 4, so he's got his 5-up invul. Nope, that's going to go through. 2d6, take the highest. Gonna be 6 damage. All right, so now over here, the Cadre Fireblade is going to charge into my Gallant. I'm not going to spend an Overwatch here. These are going to be big money as once this charge in there. He is definitely in. The reason he did that before you're questioning why Tau would charge into a Giant Knight is because he wanted to make sure that he could not heroically intervene into the Fire Warriors and knock them off the objective. So now the Cadre Fireblade is going to attack over here. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. It's going to be 2 hits. Wounding on 6s. No wound. All right, so now I'm going to attack back with the Reaper Chainsword. Hitting on 2s. Okay. Nice. Wounded on 2s. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP, a lot. No, he doesn't have it. So, yeah, he's got 12 damage to him, so he's dead. And that's going to be it for the Tau turn here. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Imperial Knights here on turn 3. Movement phase for the Imperial Knights here on turn 3. I kind of shuffled a clockwise around here. So he just kind of moved up over this way. This guy advanced back onto the objective here. He advanced onto the objective over here. He advanced onto the objective over there. He advanced up onto the objective over here, and he just moved up over this way. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so I spent the CP to have my Crusader here operate at top profile, and he's going to start us off in the shooting phase. He's going with the heavy stubber, pardon me, into those 2-man squad, into the 2-man drone squad over here, and then he's gonna put everything else into the suits over there. So we're gonna do the heavy stubber first. That is gonna be 2 hits. That is gonna be 1 wound. Oh no wounds. They're tough 4. So we're gonna start with Endless Fury into them over here. So it's gonna be 14 shots here, hitting on 3s. 6s count as 2 hits each. So that's going to be an additional 2 hits right there. Strength 6, toughness 5. So looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wounds. So first, he's going to try to push them off onto the drones over here. So 3 at a time. They're going to be 2 ups. So 1 will go through, and then 2 will go onto them. Let's do the 2 5-up invul saves, or feel no pains. Nope, 1 will be dead. And it's AP minus 2. He's got a 2-up armor save on the one guy with the Iridium suit here, so it's going to be looking for a 4-up save. No, that's going to go through for 2 damage. And then we're going to try to put another 2 onto the drones over here. 1 will go through, and 1 will be able to take it. So let's do the feel no pain onto him first. Nope, so that's going to be another dead drone. And then we have a 4-up armor save onto the guy with the 2-up armor. That's good there. And then 1 at a time onto the drone. That's going to go into the drone. 5-up, feel no pain. No, the drone is dead. So that's going to be 3 left here. So we have to do 1 at a time because he's got that. So 1 is going to be a 4-up save. Nope, so he's going to be dead. And then we got 2 3-up saves. Oh no, 2 5-up saves. Failing both of those, so that's going to be another guy. Then we're going to do the Storm Spear Missile Pod. That's going to be 1 hit. That is a wound, AP minus 2. So 5 up. Nope, that's going to go through for D6 damage. With the 6, with the fill face he did. And then D6 shots with the thermal cannon. 6 shots, of course he does. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, that's one way to do that. 2s. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that one. That's going to be 2 wounds. AP minus a lot. So they have an invul save? No. So those are just, I think, one. Yeah, AP minus 4 is just going to go through, so it's going to be D6 damage. So the first one is 5, kills a guy. The next one is only 1, does 1 damage. All right, so now he's going to fire into the defender drone, right? Is that what it's called?
Guardian.
Guardian drone. So he's gonna have 3 shots here. That's gonna be, I think it's gonna be 2 hits there. 1 wound. AP nothing.
Nothing. So 5 up.
5 up save.
Creature.
No, he did. All right, so now my Armiger Warglaive is gonna fire into the breachers over here. He's gonna have 2 shots. That's gonna be 1 hit. That's not gonna wound. And then the Heavy Stubber. That's gonna be all hits. That's gonna be 1 wound. 2 wounds. They're tough 3, so that's 2 wounds.
Minus.
Nothing. But that's
1.
1 dead. This guy back here is gonna fire into the stealth suit. So that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. Hitting on 4s because he's -1 to hit. These are going to be 3s to wound. That's gonna be 2 wounds. AP -1.
1. So in cover.
In cover over there, so +1, 3 ups.
Nice.
Makes them both. And then the other guy over there is going to fire into him as well. So that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots. Hitting on 4s. All right. 3s to wound. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds. AP -1, +1, 3 up saves. Oh, failed 1. That's 3 damage. He's dead. And then my Castellan's going to fire. He's going to put Call's Wrath into his Ethereal. He's going to put the shoulder cannons into the 3-man squad over here. And he's going to put the Volcano Lance into him. The Melta are not within any range, and I'm not going to fire any of the missiles yet. So let's do the Volcano Lance first. So that's going to be 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be all wounds. Those are going to go straight through. It's going to be D3.
Yeah.
3d3 damage each, so he's dead. Shoulder cannons into the fire squad. The fire, not fire squad, what are they called? 1, 3, 6, 9 shots. Fire warrior. Strike squad is what I was trying to think of here. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at AP -2.
6s.
6s. No, they're dead. And then Call's Wrath into the Ethereal. He's going to get 4 shots over here. I am going to supercharge these on here. So that's going to, he's going to take a mortal wound, but then he's going to get 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be all wounds. Does he have an invul? No invul save, so that's going to be 9 damage. He did. All right, so into the charge phase now. My Gallon is going to charge into Darkstrider and into the Breachers here. And then he's going to charge into the Breachers and the drones. So we're going to go with him first, and they're going to fire Overwatch here. So let's go with the... do you want to do the Marker Light first, just to see if you can maybe hit it? Looking for a 5, because he is Tau.
No, because he doesn't have anyone near him. So it's a 6.
Oh, because he has no one near him, he has a 6. I forgot Tau need to be near to get the 5. So no hit there. And then we've got the Breachers into my Gallant. 6s. So that's going to be 3 hits. Not bad. Strength 6. Strength 6. Rerolling 1s to wound, right? Is it because they're within 6 inch?
6,
yeah.
So
5s. Reroll 1s to wound because of that being far sight there. So it's going to be 1 wound. AP -2. So 4 up save. No, he does not save that. So he's going to take that wound. Then his charge distance is definitely going to be in with an 11. And then all the gun drones are going to fire in the Overwatch over here. 6s. Getting 2.
Not within 6.
5s. No, nothing. And his charge distance will make it on an 8. All right, so now my Gallant is going to put 2 attacks into Darkstrider, and he's going to put 3 attacks into the Breachers. He's going to put Stomping Feet into the Breachers. He's going to put the Chainsword into Darkstrider over there. Hitting on 2s on the Darkstrider, that's 2 hits. Wounded on 2s, that is 1 wound. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll that. That's going to be a wound, so that's going to be 2 wounds. AP a lot. Does he have any invul? Does not have any invul, so he is just dead. And then 9 attacks into the Breachers. Hitting on 2s. That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds into them. AP -2. Going to try to put it onto the drones over there. So it's 2 ups. That's going to go off to there. They have 5 up invul saves, right? Or oh no, they don't have the invul saves. They're just going to be gun drones, so they're just dead. And then we've got 2 AP -2s. 6s. Nope, that's going to be 3 dead. And then my Crusader's going to put 2 and 2. So we're going to do 2 into the drones over here. These are going to be hitting on 3s. 2s. That's going to be 4. Minus 2. Yep. 6s. Nope. They are. The drones are going to be dead. And then we've got into the breachers over there. Oh, buddy, he did not do great.
That's all I need, though.
That's going to be 2 wounds. 6 up saves.
Do it.
No, 1 will still be alive. And then the breacher is going to punch into this guy over here. 5 to hit. Oh, that does hit. 6 to wound.
Strangely.
No wound. All right, so he does have a leadership test to take over here. He lost 5 guys, so 5 plus 6 is a pass because of the what is it?
Bonding.
The bonding knife. So he is good to go. He's going to stay there. But that's what we're going to call it. He may have stayed there. He's like, I'm not going to run away. And then he's like, I'm going to confidently walk away for the greater good. As he just walks off the side, and the knights just stand there scratching their head going, what? Yeah, so that was a lot more brutal than I thought it was going to be. The knights are, I should have known that knights have a really strong firepower, but I just thought that I was not going to be able to control the board. I think going first obviously very much helps with knights, because if they can get that strong punch in the beginning, and Tau do much better when they have the ability to have a turn to buff themselves up and such. So, yeah, a brutal game there for the knights, but a ton of fun to see them operating here in 9th edition. So, I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Taylor. Until next time, stay safe and have fun.